Hello, this is Nigel from Importing Riches, and today's video I'm going to talk about how to get your business to the next level. And eventually you're going to have to do this, but when you first start out, obviously you're not going to have the funds. And what I'm talking about is actually going to China and meeting your suppliers. And this is really the next step that you have to take if you're serious about making money in importing, because I mean, you can look at all the supplies you want, you can import all the samples and stuff that you want, but until you actually go to China and meet the suppliers and experience the culture and everything, that's the language, the food, and actually go out to these factories, meet the people, the staff, and understand how the processes go together of how they make your product, that's when you really take your business to the next level, because you understand the culture and the challenges that they face, and that's going to make you a better business person as well. So I highly recommend that you actually go to China. The pace that China is growing, it's the biggest migration of people in all of mankind. Something like 350 million people migrating from the rural to the inner city in China. This is happening right now. And certainly when the first time I went to China, I landed at Shanghai airport and they were just finishing the brand new extension, which was ridiculous. The size of the extension was bigger than the whole airport in Australia that I came from, and that was just an extension. It's obviously finished right now, but the construction and just, it was a total culture shock when I got off the plane, and the factory sales rep that I was in communication with met me at the airport to pick me up, and then we got into the company car and we drove out to the factory. It was just a total culture shock. The way they live, the factories, even the streets, just little simple things like that you take for granted, back home. It's just a total culture shock. So I mean, if you get a chance and you've got the money to go overseas, and that'll come over time, I highly recommend that you check out China, because when you get there, you'll discover all new different possibilities that you never thought of. When I went to China, I was actually wanted to look for a specific product to import, because I thought that was where I was headed in my business. But when I actually got there and I got to see experience everything, I actually found other products that I knew that I would be able to make a profit from, because I already knew that they sold in my local market for very handsome profits, but I didn't think that I could get them, or I didn't see them in China. And the only way that I would have discovered those products was because I was on the ground in China. So you're going to pick up a lot of new products, ideas, and then you're going to then you're going to be able to move forward with your business, both meeting contacts, factory bosses, and just experiencing everything that China has to offer. So just to conclude, definitely go over there. Go over there with an open mind. Look for new products, look for emerging products, and form a good relationship with factory bosses and the sales rep, because at the end of the day, they need your business more than you need their business, because the factories over there, I mean, you can pretty much pick who you want to do business with, because there's so many factories over there, but there's only one of you, the buyer, that's going to be going over there. See, there's not 100 buyers coming off the plane in the one day. There's only you, but there's thousands of factories out there. So can you see where you have the advantage? So definitely do that if you can. My name's Nigel, and I'm from importingriches.com. Check it out.